Children, welcome to our paper folding craft. Children, in this class we are going to learn how we can make flowers by folding colorful papers. So children, what we need is a thermocol cutter, fevi-stick, a compass with a pencil, and scissors with some origami papers. These are some colorful hard papers which will help you make beautiful crafty things to decorate your house. Now let's see what we have to do. So these are the requirements that we have along with a thermocol cutter. Take a sheet of paper. Keep the green sheet aside because we'll need it later. Take a yellow sheet of paper or a blue or a red sheet of paper. Fold it into half, and this half should be exactly a half sheet. Make a crease out of it very carefully and slowly. Now use a thermocol cutter to cut this sheet into half. This is a thermocol cutter, and with this you can cut the sheet very carefully into two equal halves. Now keep one half aside and take the other half. Fold the other half again into two equal halves and then cut it with the thermocol cutter. Now be very careful while you are cutting it. It is very sharp, so do it gradually. Now this half sheet is again cut into two halves. Now what we will do, fold this half corner-wise like this and make a crease over the whole sheet. Now take a scissor and cut the extra part out. The other sheet also will be done the same way. You cut the extra part out and now fold it from the opposite side, and then only half of the sheet should be made creased out. Leave the other half as it is. Don't make any crease on it. Even with the other half sheet, do the same thing. Only half of the part will be creased out and leave the other half as it is. Now look how we will make a flower out of it. Now make a circle. So you know you have learned how to make an incircle in geometry. So take the length of the center of the half part and draw an incircle all across the length of the paper. This is how you're going to make the incircle in it. Then the part that is not creased will be left out, and the other three extra sides of the circle will be cut out. Now look very carefully into it. Even draw another circle into the other sheet also. So make very carefully an encircle into it. Now take a scissor and we will cut only those extra sheets that are creased out. Now look very carefully. The part that you have not creased will be left as it is. So make a crease out of it. Make a crease out, cutting out of it. Use the scissors to cut all the 3 sides that are creased out. Leave the uncreased part as it is, so it looks like a leaf. Do the same thing with the other part. Cut it like this and leave the one end as it is. Now be very careful, watch very carefully as we will fold these parts and make a flower out of it, a petal out of it. Now fold this thing and take the one side folded like this and we will fold it like this. Then use a fevi-stick to stick it out. Take the stick and add the glue on one end and stick it to the middle of the sheet. Take more glue and stick the other end. Now stick the other end also. Children, be very careful when you put the glue. It should be put in so much that your flower doesn't get opened up. So this is one petal made. Make 6 petals like this. So cut, fold and make petals like this, and you will have 6 petals like this. You can even make more flowers with different colored papers. You can use a blue paper, you can use a red fluorescent sheet and make 6 petals of one flower. So this is how we are going to do it. Isn't it looking very beautiful? So stick them with the glue properly, and these are the 2 petals that we have. So we will have around 6 petals like this. Now children, we will stick all these petals together. Stick 2 of the petals like this and make pairs of all these petals. So take fevi-stick, stick it to one side of the petal carefully. So we'll stick these two petals together by adding glue to it. So add the glue properly so that your petal sticks firmly to it. So we'll stick these two petals together . So in this way we will do with the rest of the petals also. The rest of the petals will be stuck in the same way. So we will make 3 pairs out of the 6 petals we have made. This will make the work more easier. If we stick all the petals together, then it might be in a wrong shape. So we have made 3 pairs out of the 6 petals. Now we will stick all the 3 pairs together. Add glue properly and stick the second pair to the first pair and stick each end. See that the ends are stuck properly. Then take the third one and stick it. Add the glue properly, because if it opens up in middle, it will really spoil your hard work. So we will stick all these papers together . See that it sticks properly. Hold it tight for a minute, for a few seconds. Hold it tight. Now you get something like this. Now we will add the 2 open parts now. So add glue properly and nicely all over the part that is opened, and then join these 2 open parts. Stick it till the end, till the lower part, and it looks like this. It will look approximately like this. Now see that the curves, that the folds that you have inside the petal are properly curved. They don't get a crease, so it will look like this. Now we will make the leaves of this flower. Take a green sheet . This green sheet will be folded into 2 halves. Now fold it correctly into 2 halves. Then cut it with the thermocol cutter so that the sheet is cut into 2 equal halves. Cut it properly and carefully. Don't cut your hand or don't injure yourself. Then fold this sheet in a triangular way so that you get a square out of it. Fold the sheet properly and equally, and the extra sheet that is left will be cut out. So use the scissor properly and cut the extra part out of it. Then we have 2 triangles. So cut one triangle, cut this square from the middle and make 2 triangles out of it. Cut it very carefully so that we have 2 equal triangles out of it. Now start folding in this way. Make a small fold on one side, turn it around and make an equal fold at the back, and continue doing this till the end. Keep on doing this till the end. Fold it on one side and then turn it and fold it on the other side. Keep on folding like this. So you keep on folding it from the both sides till you finish up with the end part of it. Now from the other side, which is the broader side, the first side, you get a thing like this. Now fold it into half. Fold it like this into half. And stick it. Use the glue, Fevistick on one side and stick it properly. Use the glue properly and stick it. Now you get a beautiful leaf like this. Make 3 leaves for 1 flower and arrange it and stick it to get a beautiful flower out of it. So we have 2 leaves already, and you make 3 leaves out of this green sheet like this. Take the flower and arrange the leaves and petals in such a way so that you get a beautiful flower decoration like this. So I hope, children, you will do this and you have found it an easier task with it. So we'll make everything out of it. Thank you.